Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for Friday, April 18th, 2025. Been a long day. Getting you in this 10-minute TA towards the end. Before we get into it, please give me a like, give me a subscribe. As a thank you, here's a very cute otter as a very, very fierce warrior. All right, let's dive into these charts. Okie dokie. So, yesterday we were talking about sideways movement or downside. Well, look at that. We got some sideways movement. And the stochastics have gotten down into overbought territory. Like, two. Oh, man. Hold on. Two. Double sneeze. Okay, Stokes have gotten down into oversold territory. Let me make this big. Oversold territory. Down in oversold territory. In likelihood to come back out now. However, we are seeing a squeeze here on the Bollinger Bands on the 90-minute chart. What does that entail? Well, that entails, as we all know, a breakout. Unless you're new, I guess. Well, then you don't know and you're learning. That means a breakout. When the Bollinger Bands get real tight like this, and on the Bollinger Band awesome indicator combo that I like to use, they turn blue. This little band, this range, Bollinger Band range here turns blue on the top and the bottom, and a squeeze is happening. What's a squeeze? Well, a squeeze means that a breakout's coming. It means that the Bollinger Bands haven't really been have been the lowest, that they're basically very, very like pushed together. The range that price may be moving within is very tight. Right now, it's down here from about 84.2 to up here just over 85K. Excuse me. Ugh. That sneeze made my nose run. Excuse me for just a second. I'm going to pause this and blow my nose. Okay, so sorry about that. Back to it. So as you can see, the stochastics are down in oversold territory. RSI is still trying to find its way back into overbought territory. I mean, not overbought territory, into bullish territory. That would be over the 50. There you go. Yeah, price action still hovering up here in just shy of 85. Having a little trouble getting up over there or staying over there as it were a few days ago. But yeah, let's move this. Let's move this over a bit. The bull flag there is still in play. We could actually adjust the bottom trend line. I mean, we can keep that one there, but we would draw a new one kind of more like so. Yeah. So just a little more. Make that a different color green so it matches the bull flag. There you go. And then this can also be extended out. So bull flag kind of looks more like that now. The bottom trend line has become less extreme. Top trend line hasn't been breached yet. And yeah, our Bollinger Bands are within there. We're in this bull flag. The bull flag will still be there unless we, get under this fib retracement here and flip it to resistance, like I talk about all the time. If we do that though, we'd be under the 200 and I'd be a little more bearish at that point. But we are over the 200. That's that purple line there. As long as we're at that purple line, over that purple line, then hey, we're going to feel a little more bullish than bearish because we're over the 200. That's what that tells me. Let me take a quick peek at the 22-minute chart. Look at that. The Stokes here are pushing to the upside. The RSI is pushing upside as well, getting into bullish territory. There's also a squeeze here going on. There's a squeeze here on the 22-minute chart as well. So breakout coming, hopefully to the upside, but it squeeze doesn't tell us which direction just that a breakout is coming. Here on the 5-minute chart, we can see that the breakout, quote unquote, may be happening. Could be moving to the upside, although Stokes are overbought here. But RSI is very much showing some strength. It needs to get higher than this, though, to put in a higher high. Otherwise, meh. This downtrend may be continuing and may just bounce off this 200 here. It needs to get over the 200. Get back up there. Let's see. The one's getting over the 200, though. Stokes are pushing to the upside. RSI is putting in lower highs, though, while price action puts in higher highs, so that's a bearish div. So let's see if the 1 minute's going to come back down here. Bounce off 84.4 where the 200 there is, but that's just the 1 minute. That's going to be in like the next 30 minutes to an hour, maybe like 15 minutes to 30 minutes, unless it keeps pushing. If it keeps pushing, that'd be great. Put in a higher high here on RSI, that would push it up to continue on the price, and this bull flag here would take off. And then the 5 minutes could put in a higher high, which would be great on price. Price could put in a higher high. Otherwise, we're seeing a bearish div here as well, with price RSI having pretty much flat highs here, while price action putting in lower highs, or would put in a lower high if it doesn't keep going here. It looks like it may keep going, though. The 1 minute's trying to push it up. Go on. Get it. Get it. That would keep the 22 moving up as well. Moving up out of that squeeze there. But yeah, that would move it up out of the squeeze on the 90 as well to the upside. So yeah, it's looking like it could shoot up. But we're not out of the woods, as you know. We're going to stay a little more bullish, as we're over the 200 on... Well, this one's fighting with it. Just bounced off it. Bounce, 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 bounce. So, come on, baby. Shoot up. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 6 hour now. On the 6 hour chart, make it big for you. Still looking at that bear flag. Still under this upward trending resistance. Still under 85K resistance. Still over 2. Looking at a squeeze here. Squeeze here as well. On the Bollinger Bands. Breakout is imminent, but to which direction? Well, if it goes to the upside and can get up over 90, if this inverted head and shoulders that we're looking at here can play out up to... It's actually kind of becoming a complex inverted head and shoulders. This bullish div kind of already played out, so we'll get rid of that. We'll move the measured move of the bear flag over a little, and that's that bear flag there. Still in play. Will be still in play until, again, just like with that bull flag on the 90-minute chart, how we were talking about it being invalidated at the 786, the bear flag would be invalidated at its 786, which is right up here at around 90,000, just shy, around 89,000. We are seeing, like I was saying, a squeeze here on the 6 hour chart, same as the 90-minute chart. The Stokes, they're right in the middle. They're like, let's see what the smaller time frames will do, and that's what I'll do. Same thing with the RSI. It's like right on its signal line, a little bit over, but pretty much right on it. It is in bullish territory, which is a good thing. We have been seeing higher lows here, but the higher highs that we were seeing have now kind of switched to lower highs. So now it's showing us kind of like a symmetrical triangle pattern here on the RSI. Now, what just happened? What just happened? A symmetrical triangle here on the RSI. You can see the highs coming down while the lows are coming up still. Symmetrical triangles tend to break down. What happens if it breaks down? Well, we have a chance to get caught at 82. We have a chance to get caught here at 80.5 even. We have a chance to get caught at 77. But we're under the 200 here. And at that point, we'd be under the 200 on all the other things too. So at that point, that bear flag downside's looking like it may be hitting. But right now, we're in indecision mode. If it goes up, then it can invalidate the bear flag. If it breaks out down to the downside from the squeeze, then the bear flag might hit. Let's take a quick peek at the daily and call it a day. Whoa, what's going on there? Delete. Okay, let's just take a quick peek at the daily. Nothing's changed. We're literally just like in this sideways movement that we've been in for like a week now. Kind of boring. The bullish div is there, so we're still bullish there. Double bottoms there, still bullish there. Downward trending wedge. Broke out of the resistance for that downward trending wedge, like bullish. Bearish under the 200. Overbought Stokes. Those things are bearish. But we also have 3 bullish patterns and 2 bearish things. So a little more bullish than bearish on the daily. And 50-50 on the 6 hour. And bullish on the 90 minute. So the bullish on the 90 minute can make the 6 hour go bullishly. Then those bullish signals on the daily will also hit. This inverted head and shoulders that we're seeing, which we looked at on the 6 hour as well, will hit. And we'll get back into the over the 200 on the daily, which is what we really want to see happen, to show us that there is still a chance for new all-time highs in this cycle. Otherwise, this is probably our last shot to really get back up to those levels. Otherwise, we're just not gonna. It's gonna be the bear market. We'll have realized that we're in a bear market. Bear markets bear markets actually start at the very top, just like a bull market starts at the very bottom. Like this bull cycle started at 15K. And the bear cycle, if January was the top, started at 109. At least that's the way I look at it. All righty. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for going just a wee bit long there. Music provided by Luminous, Veloa, and Sax Squatch. Y'all are awesome. Stay that way. Much love. I will see you tomorrow.